We're gonna do this and everything's gonna be great. So, should you do a shopping ban? Welcome back, I'm Shannon, and this is the Wanderluster, where each week we tackle topics that will help you feel more sparked so you can live an optimized life full of adventure on your own terms. I seem to make up that intro differently every time I go through with it, but thanks for rolling with me on that. Today we're going to be talking about whether or not you should consider doing a shopping ban, whether that's for a week, a month, or a year, if it's right for you, what the thought process is on doing a shopping ban, and helping you make that decision whether you should do it or not. Alright, so should you do a shopping ban? Short answer, yes. I think you should consider doing a shopping ban. Whether you decide to do a no-buy year or you just go a month without shopping, I would say it's probably an experiment that you should try at least once in your life. If for no other reason that you're just curious. Maybe you saw that Netflix documentary with Marie Kondo, maybe you read Marie Kondo's book, and you're wondering what in your life sparks joy. Maybe you're on a budget like I am and you're trying to save up for an important purchase. I think that experimenting with a shopping ban is one of the fun things that makes life interesting, right? Living your life on autopilot is not a thing that you want to sustain for a long time. I think you should always see your life as a grand experiment and try new things. And if you don't like it, it's not a fit for you, that's okay. But I would say if you don't try something like a shopping ban and really challenge yourself, you'll never know if you're capable of doing it. And spoiler, you are capable of doing it. It may seem really challenging to give up something you like, or maybe you don't even really give that much thought to for a month or even a year, but I would already say that my three or so months into this shopping ban experience has been absolutely rewarding and absolutely challenging for me. And I would say that if you're even considering doing it, know that there's no perfect time to do it. There's no perfect way to do it, but you have to give yourself that shot and give it a try. Because really, first things first, the reason why I'm doing a shopping ban is number one, I really want to save money, but number two, I really wanted to challenge the things that I've told myself I cannot do. How many things do you tell yourself in a given day you're not capable of, you're not good enough for, you're not strong enough to handle? I think you would be surprised if you give yourself the room to challenge yourself and say, you know what, I've told myself this excuse for a long time, but I'm not going to put up with those types of thoughts, those types of actions any longer, and I'm going to really challenge myself. I think you would be really impressed and really surprised at what you're absolutely capable of. Will it be easy? Probably not. Will you screw up a little bit along the way? Absolutely yes. But will you become a better person for it in the process? I would say so too. Life is not only a great and grand experiment, but often as adults we tell ourselves no, and we say it to ourselves more than anybody else, right? We don't even need to ask questions to other people. We already know the answer. We already know, oh, I probably would suck at that. That would be embarrassing. I'm not strong enough. I'm not capable. And maybe this is the time you challenge yourself to say, you know what? I'm still going to try, and I'm not going to take no for an answer from myself any longer. Another reason I'm an advocate for trying a shopping ban is that whether or not you're really into minimalism, chances are there's stuff around your house that isn't serving you, it's cluttering up your life, it's frustrating you, and it doesn't really bring a lot of value or joy to your life. The second thing is that you probably don't even know really what you want to keep around or what really is awesome. Case in point, when I started the shopping ban in January of this year of 2019, I was looking through my beauty cabinet and my makeup drawer and my makeup bag, and I had like 3 or 4 different kinds of, eyeliner, I had different makeup palettes, I had different foundations and things like that, and I couldn't tell you which ones I really loved and which ones I was kind of meh about. I was wasting a lot of money and a lot of time always trying new formulas and new things. Instead of really nailing my beauty routine and my self-care routine, I was just kind of like grappling around in the dark, and I didn't really know what products I liked or what I really wanted in my life. Now I have to use everything up in the course of my shopping ban and say, wow, that mascara, I used it in its entirety. Did I like it, and would I buy it again? And then I start to curate and develop a taste for things that really spark joy and the products that perform the best in my life. I think this type of curation doesn't just apply to things in your skincare or beauty routine, but it also applies to the rest of your house. Most of us have books on our shelves that we don't really enjoy reading. We have gadgets in our kitchen that we don't really enjoy using because we don't want to clean them, or they're kind of cumbersome, or we don't know how to use them. We have projects all over the house that we've never actually finished. And I would say that maybe it's time that you cut back and really curate your life to finish the things you've started, be aware of what's in your space, and really have things that serve you and that you're really excited about. So when you're able to shop again, you can go to the store informed and excited about what you're buying, because you're not just buying any hairspray, you're buying your favorite hairspray. You're not just buying any product, you're buying the products that you really like and really serve you and work on you and do the job that they're supposed to do. You're gonna start to curate things in your life and be an informed consumer, which is actually pretty cool. And really, one thing that excites me about a shopping ban is the fact that it's going to be freeing up time and money, two very precious and limited resources in your life, to really become the person you want to be. In another video, I talk about how much time shopping takes up in our lives and how shopping becomes an excuse that we think we can buy ourselves happier, thinner, beautiful, more fulfilled, more excited. We think we can buy those things, but really nothing replaces action. Taking action is the only thing that will make you the person you want to become. And I would say hand in hand, part and parcel of that is not only to stop spending your time in a way that isn't serving you, but also put every dollar that's in your budget towards things that fill you up and get you excited. And also use that money to address some of the excuses and the insecurities you've been feeding yourself for years. You say you can't afford that trip to Europe, you can't afford the adoption fees, you don't think you could ever afford to have a dog, or to move into a nicer house because you quite frankly can't afford it. But if you started to be really disciplined and really intentional about how you're spending your time and your money, what could that change for you, and what could that time and money bring into your life? Could you finally afford to take that trip? Could you support a loved one or a spouse go back to school? What would you do with that money that would really add value to your life that you've told yourself the excuse time and time again you simply can't afford? Of course, a shopping ban of just a month or a year may not be able to fulfill those goals entirely, but it will move you in the right direction to become the person you want to be and put your dollars absolutely towards it. So how long should your shopping ban be? Well, I think this answer is different for everybody. And I would say I would try it for longer than a week, maybe a month. But if you were really a go-getter, I would say 3 months to a year. I know doing anything for a year seems really scary. And of course, I'm only 3 months into my shopping ban, and it sometimes has proven to be very, very challenging for me to sustain. But doing something for just a day or a week doesn't really help you combat some of the processes and the excuses and the habits that you built into your life. I would say that really give it some time and thought as to what would be a true challenge for you and what would really make changes, positive changes in your life. If you really feel that giving up shopping for just a month will make huge strides in your life, absolutely try a month. But if you really want to see a difference in your budget, in the way your house is set up, and how you spend your time, I would say sitting with these habits and getting rid of shopping for 3 months or 4 months or longer, 6 months or a year, that's where I would highly suggest you give it a shot. I know that seems really scary and really uncomfortable, but think about it this way. A month really isn't a whole lot of time to challenge some of the things that you do, but 3 months might put you in some awkward situations of dealing with family travel or holidays, or the changing of the seasons when you typically go shopping for a new wardrobe. Giving yourself a longer swath of time will help you really address some of the things that you haven't really critically considered before and might move you in a more positive direction. So I would say a week is fine, a month is better, 6 months or a year is best. So it's easy for me to say this. Like I said, I'm only about 3 months into my shopping ban, but I committed to the full year because it felt right for me, and I hope you will choose a length of time that challenges you but also feels right in your gut. You know how long it should be. Well, all right, guys and gals, that does it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you're considering doing a shopping ban, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to have you on this journey with me as I embark on my own shopping ban. I've heard from some of you in the comment sections in weeks prior, and it really lights me up to see other people are challenging themselves in this way, really examining their behaviors and trying to make positive strides in their life like that. fires me up. That makes me so excited. And you know what? It's nice to make another friend on the internet that's like a minimalist weirdo too. So introduce yourself and tell me what you're challenging yourself with this year, whether you're decluttering or going on a shopping ban. I absolutely want to hear from you. And anyway, guys, you could have done anything with your time today, but you chose it to spend it with me. And I hope you know how much that truly means to me. So until next time, guys, stay awesome, stay beautiful, stay sparked, and I will see you on the next video. Bye, guys.